Let's talk about the 6 human needs. So we all have 6 human needs that we need to meet. Now we all meet them in different ways, in a positive way, neutral way, or a negative way. So here they are: certainty, variety, significance, love and connection, growth, and contribution. So I'm going to go into a little bit more detail in each of these, and I want you to think about these in terms of your career. So when you get a chance, think think of your think of your needs and ask yourself, in terms of your career, how do you meet these needs on a scale 0 to 10? So 0 is, okay, I don't have this at all. It's really, really terrible. And 10 is, yeah, it's fine. I mean, I'm completely meeting this. It's as good as it could be. It couldn't be any better. Here's the first one: certainty. So, certainty, code words: comfort, security, safety, stability, predictability, and protection. So, do you know where you're going to work? Do you know who you're going to work with? Do you know what work you have to do? And do you know that you're going to get paid? Are you certain about what's going to happen in work? Now, if you only have certainty all the time about everything in your job, it's going to be pretty boring. So you're going to need some variety or uncertainty. That's like fear, thrills, instability, change, entertainment, suspense, surprise, conflict, crisis. Meet them in a good way or a bad way, as I said. So, do you have an opportunity to meet new people, to do new types of work, to have a different schedule every day, to do exciting work or to do interesting work? Rate your need for uncertainty and variety on a level 0 to 10. How much of it do you have? Next, significance. So, pride, importance, standards, achievement, performance, perfection, evaluation, discipline, competition, respect. Like the other needs, we can meet this in a positive way or a negative way. So we all need to feel important. We all need to feel that we're doing something that makes a difference, that our work means something, that we have a purpose, that we have a mission. So we can feel that on different levels. So think for a second, how do you feel that in your work at the moment? Um, and rate that on a scale 0 to 10, like the other needs. The next one is connection. So connection is like, how much of a relationship do you have with your coworkers, with your boss, and with people below you, people above you, and with the clients you work with, or the different people you meet on a daily basis. Can you build a rapport there? Is there good a relationship there? This is very, very important. So again, mark that on a level 0 to 10 for yourself. The next one is growth. So in your job, do you have the ability to grow, to develop, to learn more, to progress, to move on with your job? And I don't mean just get promoted and have more money, because money isn't everything for everyone. Do you have opportunities to learn more, to go to conferences, to do continuous professional development? Are those opportunities there? So rate yourself on a 0 to 10 in terms of your growth at the moment. Contribution. So in terms of your work, do you have the ability to contribute to the company, to have an input, to teach other people, to share what you're learning with other people? Does your voice matter in terms of your input into the company? So rate yourself on a 0 to 10 for contribution. Now, the important thing about these needs is that we can get them in positive ways, neutral ways, or negative ways. We must meet them. The important thing about these is sometimes we like the technical work of the job that we're doing. We like the company we're working for. We like the people we're working with. But somehow we're just not fulfilled. We're just not really getting what we want out of the work. And often the problem there is everything is going well, but our needs just aren't being met. Now, think about what are your limits and what are your real limits. If somebody says, I can't get a job because there are no jobs, okay, is that a real limit? No, not really. I mean, of course, they know this, factually, that there are a lot of jobs because a lot of people are working already, but they feel somehow there are no jobs for themselves. Now, the problem with this is when they repeat it enough, they start to believe it. And when you start to believe it, what sort of energy does that give you for continuing, in your work? What sort of energy does that give you for actually looking for that job and finding your passion? Probably not a lot of energy. So think about that. What are your real limits? Well, maybe the real limit is, you don't have the time, the energy, or the money to move forward. But then, the more you progress with those, you can kind of think, well, are these real limits, or are there ways to overcome these? I mean, has anyone done it before? Is it a fact that this is a limit? Are there other alternative ways to achieve the same goal? So ask yourself, what's stopping you? What are your limits and what are your real limits?